You want to cheers?
Yeah, let's cheers
Also,
it
look,
up.
I have a pink one. You have a blue one.
Wow,
Yay.
on brand. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome, everyone,
Hi.
to the birthday episode of the Junior Varsity Show.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yes, my birthday wish was that we wear funny hats today. Oh, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, and I'm Josh. I don't have any funny hats. I'm borrowing
You're
Tori's
borrowing?
fucking.
They can't hear it.
They can.
Really?
Yes, they can.
There's a siren.
You ever
going
watch
by.
our show? You can hear sirens all the time.
I'm letting
The
Josh.
office siren. Me.
Jesus Christ.
Tori lent me her little concert cowboy hat.
And this was a whole debacle because I text yesterday. I said, "Can we wear funny hats tomorrow, please?" And he said, "Yeah, but like I don't really have a hat." I was like, "You can have the cowboy hat, or I also have a pilgrim hat."
Okay, so when someone tells you they have a cowboy hat, what color do you think it is? What color are you guys thinking?
Nowadays, I don't assume shit. There's pink cowboy hats everywhere you turn due to the, Harry Styles.
If I'm ever
epidemic.
going on stage to perform and someone throws me a pink cowboy hat, I'm gonna panic. I don't know what to do with that thing. Put it on? That doesn't go with my brand.
But now the other problem is Josh refuses to take these headphones off, so it doesn't really look right. But
I just care about the
I'm so
quality
excited
of the
because
show,
I'm in my
man.
Freddy Fazbear hat, which I kind of got from Josh's girlfriend because it was
You did,
in a
yeah.
white elephant game, and she brought it. And I knew there was nothing I wanted more, even though there was also a case of Alani's up for grabs.
There was, yeah.
Yeah,
I think she got Did she get that?
she might have.
I don't remember. But also, it's funny you mentioned the white elephant thing too, because our other friend, we went to a birthday party on Saturday.
Yeah.
I bought a Hasbulla t-shirt.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those wrestling graphic t-shirts or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is just funny. And then, but he wore it to the party.
Yeah.
And I asked our other friend, does he wear this often? He's like, dude, he wears it to the gym, all the time. I'm like, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
I feel like
white elephant gifts can really change your life.
no.
No.
What did I get? I didn't get shit. One time I got a beer pong set.
There you go.
I didn't drink at the time. I just gave it to my cousin.
Right.
Yeah. So it didn't really change my life.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not yet, though.
Not yet,
Not yet. Brother. Sorry.
No, that's okay. At this party, Josh was so very drunk. It was so funny.
I honestly wasn't even that drunk.
He's lying.
I know I looked drunk, but I was pretending.
You were pretending.
I was just pretending. It was-
Okay, well, you were good at it.
Yeah, I was really good at it. I was pretending. I was actually sober 90% of the time.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Josh said a lot of funny things. We also filmed a clip that I'll put in our Instagram post for this.
Oh, shit.
That was really funny. But also, at one point, Josh asked me and our other friend, he was like, which version of Josh do you like better? And I was like, honestly, you're being nicer to me today. So in that case,
What version? The drunk version?
the drunk
or,
version.
the
You were being
sober?
really nice to me on Saturday.
Was I really?
Yeah.
feel like I'm always
you were
nice.
drunk because you
I'm
don't
always
remember.
nice.
No, you are always
I remember
nice, but
everything
You were
from the party.
extra nice. You were extra nice.
That party is not the setting to get super drunk at.
No, I agree.
It was more of a kickback, intimate thing.
For sure.
I'll have some drinks, but I'm not gonna get absolutely gone. Even though I kind of wanted to, because I've been stressed with school.
I know.
I was telling
yeah.
I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, dude, I need this. I need this. But I couldn't really, do anything crazy. I was gonna do Project X shit, put someone in the oven, jump off the roof.
My hope is to get really drunk. Okay, at the time you're watching this, it's not my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday, but tomorrow, as in third, not our tomorrow,
lost me, bro.
but when my birthday happens, I'm going to a club. I've said this, and I want to get good amount drunk. But my friend Eric was like, you won't. You always say that, and then you have 2 shots, and you go, oh, that's too much. And then you
were kind of like that on Saturday, yeah.
I didn't drink anything, or I had a Truly on Saturday, but I drove.
Oh, you were driving now.
Yeah,
I forgot,
so I was not like that at all on Saturday.
Okay.
But generally, that tends to be my vibe, so we'll see what happens. But I love having a little alk in me because I just love telling everyone I love them, which admittedly I also do sober, but that's just like my favorite part of the night
like
is when I go to a
alchemy
party and I'm like,
inside.
oh my God, I love all of you guys so much.
I like just like beating everyone up. That's what alcohol does to me.
Right.
It just makes me angrier and angrier.
Okay.
And angrier.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, my bad. Fuck, I wanted to say something along the lines of like, this is also our 500 episode technically.
We think. Right now we're at 491.
It's fair to say.
The reason I didn't bring like a cake or anything is because I didn't think we'd hit it. But I guess it's kind of likely at the rate we've been moving.
Yeah, and also we need to shout out, fucking have the name on me, but last episode we were like, where are all these subs coming from? Yeah.
I think it's Tamia. Like her username is Tamia backwards.
Okay. So we got a bunch of subs out of nowhere and we were like, what the, are we like botting? And then someone commented on that video and they were like, oh no, dude, like I shouted you out on a TikTok. We're like, what the fuck? And it got like 50,000 likes or whatever. Like it was like a slideshow of like a bunch of different channels that this person's into. And we were there. We were like the smallest ones on there, which is
we were.
Hey, I mean, you know, I'm just happy to be here, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
I thought that was so nice. That made me so excited because like I watch like TikToks like that.
Exactly.
Like, oh, like artists I like that's crazy.
And then like, no, we got a comment like a couple weeks ago too that was like, oh, I came from like a TikTok recommendation.
Yes. And I texted Josh after he got that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like what video? And then he was like, no, I think they mean like it was just like on their For You page or something.
I looked
but
up
not the case.
I looked up the Junior Varsity show on TikTok and like only us came
right
up, which is like what I expected. But thank you.
No, I just thank you so much. Like that's like so cool.
That's honestly so fucking
and I'm
sick.
like still wrapping my head around the fact that we are like perceived.
I hate it.
Like in that way. like I know people watch us, but like to watch us enough to then like recommend us feels like a different level.
Yeah.
Also shout out Bo, who's been like commenting a lot. Thank you, Bo. A lot of people are like just consistent, which is really nice.
There's tons of people that are consistent. And I remember you guys, so don't think I forget that when we were millionaires. And
also Jensen McRae noticed us and her mom.
Oh fuck. Oh, I made such a stupid joke in that video. And Tori was like, oh my god, she noticed. And I watched it and I was like, fuck. Fuck. Like it's, you know, like when you think something's funny, then you watch it back knowing that like someone notable has seen it and you're like, oh, this was terrible.
Yeah.
This is actually, that was bad.
But honestly, I thought it was really funny. Like if you watch the clip, like I laughed really hard when you said that.
But like
I thought
no, yeah. But like you're right. I just thought she'd be like, oh, thanks for the shout out. Also, that guy is so funny. She didn't say that.
Right.
It was something along the lines of like love or something.
Yeah.
What was it?
Like yes diva or something. Yes diva.
And then
I'm the diva.
And then her mom also commented, which is funny.
Yeah.
She's just like you.
Right? Yeah. I posted it like kind of intentionally because I can kind of just like based on my TikTok activity, I can tell like when people are like kind of like active and like her album just came out, so I knew she was like kind of like on it. Same thing with remember when Aubrey and Wood noticed us? I started crying that day and I still I could start crying right now because their wedding's coming up and she just had her bachelorette party and I am so obsessed with them. And I watched a podcast she did recently and she was giving all this relationship advice and I was like, I think my life is going to be just like hers. I love her so much.
Aubrey.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. How many people have noticed us so far? Aubrey and Wood, Joba, and then
Jensen.
Is that it?
That might be it.
I feel like, here's my hot take. I feel like Matt noticed us, but like in a low-key way.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like maybe Tavia was just like, oh, someone reacted to you. And he's like, oh, sick. And then he like lit up a cigarette and all cool. Back to the studio.
Okay, we don't need to make up like a fan fiction.
It might be that though. It might be that. I feel like also I have an announcement to make. Ooh. I think because I missed out on a lot of because I haven't been on TikTok that much. I don't really have like I have a younger sibling, but not like that younger of a sibling. Like this is a long way of me saying I want to get into these words. I want to get into these words like aura. And
that doesn't have to be an announcement.
No, I think it does have to be. I'm trying to say he has aura now. I'm trying to say he has Riz now. game.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been saying cap a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, all that
I
stuff.
like aura. I like aura farming.
Aura farming's funny.
Like,
as
that's
fuck.
good.
Whenever someone says like, "Oh, he's aura farming,"
Yeah.
that's just really funny.
Well,
Although
I
it's
wish
really,
you luck. Oh.
it's hard for me to do it though, because every time, not to be the woke friend, not to be the woke friend, but doesn't it, like, whenever you hear like someone who's like not black use a bunch of like internet slang, it's like ew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for
you're
sure.
just talking like a black person.
Yeah. Just be careful with it.
Of course I'm careful. I shout out the black community every time I use those words. He got aura, shout out the black community. Do I have Riz? Shout out the black community.
That's really nice.
You just gotta, there's just too many things on my head right now.
You don't need to wear the headphones, I feel like.
Okay, fine, but if
do you
wear
them? Do you wear them every episode?
I do.
The whole episode, every episode?
Yes, Tori.
Is that true? Well, now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look like a fool.
Do you watch our show?
I watch our show a lot.
Do you
actually
remember that one episode, like forever ago, when the audio just got really fucked up towards the middle?
Not really.
And I had to edit it because you weren't editing at the time. It was hell for me.
I'm really sorry.
I had to edit that audio and it was terrible. And I was like, no one's gonna fucking watch this shit. But that would have been solved if I was like listening to myself and being like, oh, the audio's weird, and I fixed it.
Understood.
Bunch of technical stuff that I got to deal with that Tori doesn't know about.
Okay, sorry everyone.
I rely on Tori to bring the boom to the podcast.
I bring the boom, and today I brought the Pop It toy. I got this at Target yesterday. You guys really have to appreciate like the small things that can bring you joy in your life. This was $5.99 at Target. And this will be the highlight of my weekend 100%. Josh will demonstrate because my hands are full. You you push the little button and then it'll... Wait, what button? Are you going to play the live game? It's the middle power button. And it makes some noises.
Wait.
I told you that one never works. Okay, Josh isn't good at it. Josh, let me do it. Press them down, push up. See, look at that. That is so much fun.
Level 2.
Now he's on level 2. This is like truly the most exciting thing.
Would you ever give your kid a fucking iPad?
Why would you give your kid an iPad when you can give your kid this pop? I know, it's a little bit broken. But it's still so much fun. And I just like, I'm so happy. And I think you guys don't, I mean, I say you guys and I don't really know who I'm talking to. You know, maybe some of you guys do value things like this. But just like reflect inwards. What can bring you joy? The other thing I was going to say that is really, remember when I was like, oh, I was crying and then you told me to wait until.
Yeah.
So I was crying yesterday, truly, just at the thought of something so magical. My best friend Isabella said that she wants to go shopping tomorrow to find my outfit for my birthday. And then she said she would buy it for me. I said, no, don't do that. But like, we're going to go out tomorrow. And I figured, you know, maybe we'll go to the mall. We live by a mall. She said, if you want, we can go to the Americana. Because there's a cheesecake factory there, and there's an Addicted there, and across the way is all my favorite stores, and there's an Urban Outfitters, and I was literally crying in my room because I just thought, like, that is so beautiful. Even if I only bought one shirt, I would have the best day ever because I love the Americana and I love my friend Isabella. And so that's what I mean when I say you guys like just think about like small things that can make you happy.
You should go into marketing.
I don't know if me crying would get people to buy things.
No, it's not that. It's just like the way you talk about consumerism and like products and like money.
But I would also argue
like,
I'm not like a big spender. Like I feel like people know that about me. Like I don't like go out and buy.
You just like the experience of going out and stuff.
Yes,
that's what the mall like used to be. Like,
yes,
people used to just hang out at the mall.
Yeah, like I just love like that. I have a friend's a loose term, but I know a person who like every weekend they're like at the Grove, and every time they come back from the Grove they have 3 bags. I'm like, damn, like you can't go to the Grove and just take it in. Like like, to me, it's about the experience. It's not so much the... What's that?
What's there to take in at the Grove?
The fucking Barnes and Noble, the fountain.
Yeah, I'm in that Barnes and Noble spending. I'm in that bitch spending money.
I just think like the vibe is what's beautiful about it.
Can I just say something about that Barnes and Noble? That's the best one, I think.
Yes.
It has a nice layout.
2 stories, maybe even 3. No, 2.
Most of them have 2 or 3. No, most of them have 3.
The Grove is 3 stories, gorgeous, and they're one of the only places bringing you good book signings consistently.
It's the only
I
place
met
that sells
Kendra
books.
Wilkinson at that. I met Kendra Wilkinson.
Why doesn't Dick's Sporting Goods do book signings? What the fuck?
Is that true?
That's you. I'm asking why. Of course Barnes and Noble does book signings.
I meant that's the only Barnes and Noble location
my fault,
doing
sorry.
good book signings, because there's lots of Barnes and Nobles open, for the record.
My fault.
I was there the other day, and allegedly Blippi was there signing some shit.
No fucking
There were
way.
a bunch of kids in a line, but I was like, if you think I'm lining up for Blippi,
Wait,
Blippi
was
is
there?
past my time, and Blippi is not for me. I'll just say that. Like,
Wait, was Blazoopy there too?
is that his friend?
Blazoopy.
Blazoopy?
Was he there?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Blippi. I'm just telling you some things about the Barnes and Noble Grove if you're interested. But also that Grove has an Addicted. I could cry thinking about Addicted. I fucking love Addicted so much. And I don't even own that much from them. I think I have 4 Addicted tops.
Addicted too small.
It's too small?
It's too small.
Yeah, it's a
Don't
little
get me started
small.
on that Barnes and Noble. That brandy Melville too. That's disgustingly small at the Grove.
Didn't even know there was one there. I don't go to Brandy Melville that often, because I will say it's just a little, like, I could like find it anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Like white shirt, blue shirt with a teddy bear on it.
But it's
No
like,
shade.
it's more than that though. Me defending brandy Melville. What the fuck? What's gone
It's
into
more
me?
than that.
What's
My
gone into me?
roommate was at the Grove the other day and said that, you know how the Brandy Melville has that like cafe next to it now?
Yeah.
She said there was a group of like 7-year-old boys having their birthday party
Yeah.
at the Brandy Melville
Yeah, it's
cafe.
crazy.
What the fuck?
It's like a whole different genre of children there.
But boys? Like,
Yeah.
what's so appealing about that?
They want to look good for the girls. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Brayden had his birthday party at fucking Brandy Melville cafe. I've been getting, hold on, this is a good opportunity. I've been getting so many robocalls lately. Look, they're going to say goodbye. Oh, okay. Hello?
So Josh was lying.
They usually call me, they wait 5 seconds, and then it's a robotic voice saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
I thought I was going to die the second I heard that. Holy fuck, who does that? Goodbye.
Goodbye. That
Fuck
is kind of messed up.
I know, right? The Grove is where Tyler, the creator's Awkward takes place, that song.
Okay.
And when I was in middle school, I wanted to go there. I wanted to go there to ask out this girl too, because I really liked that song.
Wow. That's very sweet.
And I really liked Tyler, and she really liked Tyler.
Wow.
And I got made fun of for the way I asked her out. Let me run this by you. Is this weird to you?
Let me see.
Not weird, but like, is it? I'm like, okay, back then I don't think I was like too much of a romantic.
You
but
said
like,
this was middle school?
this was the summer between 8th grade and high school.
Got you.
And 9th grade, yeah. So me and this girl were like kind of having a thing going. And then like she had this friend that's like that I was friends with, and like they kind of introduced us, blah, whatever.
Right.
Who cares? I am like scared to ask her out because I'm like 13
Right.
and I didn't like labels, which was just a way of me. It was a way of me saying I was scared.
Right.
But I was like, whatever. I mean, I liked her, so why not make it official, right?
Okay.
When you're 14 or 13.
Right.
And we were at, okay, anyone who's from LA, try and picture this. And if you're not from LA, don't come here. There's this part of the Grove where it's like that little, it's like the little body of water type thing.
body of what? The fountain?
Not the, but it's like a little like lake. It's like a mini like river type thing. And it's not really a river. I'm like overselling it. It's just like some running water.
Yes.
And there was like a bridge over it.
Yep.
Bunch of Jewish people there that day. Fairfax is.
There are a lot in the area.
That's funny.
No, just the way you said it. Like that's not a detail I would point out. That's but funny. Like yet.
I remember we were counting them.
Really?
Because I didn't know at the time that there was like that was a big Jewish community.
Yes. No, it is.
And I was like, I thought there was like a convention
party or something.
I was like, why the fuck? And I thought they all knew. Okay, I was like 13. I thought they all knew each other. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So we're on that bridge. And okay, no, sorry. I'm like, I wanted to ask her out like 10 different times that day.
Okay.
And I was waiting for like the right moment. Mm-hmm. And every time I was about to do it, like something would happen. Like we'd like move somewhere or like someone would like be around. I wanted it to be like kind of secluded, but not really. I don't know.
Right.
And then like my chest would get heavy and I'm like, fuck. And I was like, maybe it's a sign, low key. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't know. And then we were at that bridge. And then I asked her, I said something, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something like, do you want to start dating or something? Is that bad?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, that's bad. I'm confused by that. Because, like...
I was 13, please.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, no, you were young. That's not a big deal. Like...
What do you want
But I guess my question is, the reason that would confuse me is that was not your way of asking her to be your girlfriend, or was it?
Okay. See, in my head, I thought those were the same thing at the time.
Okay,
I thought they were the same.
No, yeah, that's where I would be lost. So I would either say...
So wait, hold on. Wait, saying let's start dating is different than like making it official?
Well, yes, because in my experience, before you're official, you are going on dates. So I would start by saying, do you want to go on a date? But then if at that point you had been on dates, then I would say, do you want to be my girlfriend?
Shit.
Or it's better when guys say, can I be your boyfriend?
I didn't like labels. I guess that does make sense.
But no, I mean, like, good try for sure.
I mean,
I wasn't doing shit at 13, so like...
Yeah, you had no game at 13. Sorry.
You didn't know me, bitch.
I knew of you. It's true.
No, you did. At that point,
I did, yeah, because it was after. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But then, like, I thought it was cool. I mean, she was happy about it. But but my friend who was like friends with her was like texting me and teasing me like, why'd you ask her out that way? Like, what did I do? She was like mocking me. She was like, want to start dating? I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
No, yeah, that is bad.
What I do?
Oh, who is you? I'm your grandmother. That's too fucking funny.
That was bad though, I guess, by me. But I don't know.
You live and you learn, huh?
Live and you learn. Also, I remember that same day, going back to Tyler, I bought Wolf on CD at that Barnes & Noble.
Congrats.
Which is the album that Awkward's on.
Look at that.
I really hope you new kids have the same experience with music the way that like we did.
Yeah, I think they're listening to music, Josh.
Please.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because not a lot of... Okay, maybe I'm being so general here. And I know a ton of you, especially since this is like a music channel.
Loosely.
This is loosely a music channel. But hey, let me know if you agree. But not a lot of people are listening to albums anymore. Which I think is a fair assessment. I don't know. Even me, I don't listen to a lot of albums these days, but I used to listen to a ton of albums back in the day.
Right.
I used to only listen to albums.
Okay, I hear you.
I would make playlists and shit, but I would really listen to albums.
Yeah. Well, I just think there's a time and a place, which I hope
there wasn't a time and place back then. It was just albums.
Okay, well, now I think there's a time and a place.
Yeah,
for
now
both.
there is.
But no, I hear you. What I will say about like kids these days if Tate McRae is your top number one favorite artist, please like figure something out. I will say I like some of the Tate songs. Like,
what does she know about camera?
I was listening to Purple Lace Bra on the way here. Like, she has good songs, but if you're number one, I was in the communal bathroom yesterday. And a girl was playing just Tate McRae in the shower the whole time. Like, oh, girl.
Oh, my God.
Like, Tate McRae belongs in a couple of your playlists when, like, you want a good vibe. That's just what I'll say. Because that's something I'm suspicious of with young people, is that they really like Tate McRae. When I think you should just, like,
I think
it's just
Tate
the
marketing, though. I feel like she's being marketed a certain way to, like...
Right.
The younger girls who, you know.
You know who is going to win 10 Grammys and should be everyone's favorite artist right now?
Morgan Wallen.
Katseye. If you cannot see on today's slate, we have Boba T Gnarly. Gnarly is the best song in the whole wide world. Josh missed out on a lot of my like journey with this song because he has not been on Instagram, and it's like, I hate when people like, I don't mean this about you, but like when people don't see my spam story and I had something important to say, and you're probably thinking, was this important?
Bro, make like an email like an email blast like back in the day.
To me, this was important, but when Gnarly first came out, has it been a week? It's probably 2 weeks at this point. When it came out, I was listening to it and I posted on my spam and I said, guys, I'm just gonna loop this all night until I like it. I did not like it the first time. I thought the video was gorgeous. I thought the girls were gorgeous. Like, they're perfect. But I was like, this song is not it. But I've like waited too long and I've gone through too much this month. Like, I'm just gonna need to like the song. By the next day, Gnarly was my favorite song. Gnarly is the best song in the world, and Katseye just released an EP, or they announced that they're releasing an EP in June, and I'm gonna buy the vinyl and the CD, and then when they go on tour, I'm gonna be front fucking row. I love Katseye more than anyone in the world loves anything, and I said it in the summer when I was watching their documentary, but I've confirmed now, these K-pop people know what the fuck they're doing. I downloaded Weverse. Do you know what Weverse is?
What the fuck?
It's an
Weverse?
app where they talk to you and shit. They go live and they post stuff and it's just them and it's so much fun. And then I found out all these terms they have. Have you heard of a visual? Every member has a role. There's lead dancer, lead singer, all-rounder who's good at everything. Then there's the mcrae, that's the youngest. Then there's the leader. And then one member is the visual, which means that her main thing is being gorgeous as fuck. And I love that. And it's true because it's Manon and she's so fucking gorgeous. And I'm in love with Daniela. I don't know her last name, or like I know it, but I can't pronounce it. I'm in love with her. Found out she's straight and actually almost wanted to start crying because I do think in many ways like we could have had something really special. She's so fucking hot. I love Katseye so much, and I just had to say that. And I think it goes to show, like, don't judge a song by the first 5 listens or something. Challenge. Don't judge me challenge. Like, it took me a while, but now truly there's nothing I love more than this song. And they've been going on all these dance shows. Why does America not have a show where we can watch artists just perform a song? Because I'm watching all this shit in like Korea and whatnot to see them, and they're so good. Have you listened? What do you think?
I think Gnarly's trash. I will say though, you know those I'm sorry. I haven't given it a full listen. Maybe.
Okay, so you don't know shit.
Well, I saw a clip on Twitter and I was like,
I'll show you one of their live. I'll show you one of their live performances, and that will really get you.
Alice, are you getting paid, by the way? The fuck?
Yeah, of course she's getting paid.
You?
Obviously, they didn't steal it.
Okay.
Josh.
I'm sorry, I'm being cynical. Also, your mindset there is insane. Usually when I listen to a song and I don't like it, I'm like, okay, never see you again. But you're like,
the thing is, like, I already knew artist? I really liked the group. Like, I was obsessed with them this summer when I watched the show.
Yeah, I mean,
and I had my breakup itch, and I was like, I just need a win right now, and I want to be like the K-pop girlies who like commit themselves to something. Like, that's what I love about these. Like they're so fucking smart. Like, they just like give their whole lives to these people, and I want that for myself. Like, I want to eat, sleep, breathe katseye. I learned the dance. Yes, I did. I'm on the live streams. I'm doing all this shit. The only thing I have not done yet is pay membership to like DM them, because I just don't. Like, why would I do that? You know?
That's too much.
Yeah.
Are you even DMing them? It's just like their management. Some dude in a suit like, oh, mum G.
Yeah, that's unclear.
Yeah, probably.
That's unclear.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the K-pop industry knows how to get shit fucking done. And every time I'm in Target, I'm like, I'll just go to the music section. I'm like, fuck it, I'm curious.
Yes.
Taylor vinyl, Kendrick Lamar. And then all the CDs are K-pop. Mm-hmm. Every single fucking time, because the K-pop industry is the only industry, not really, that gives a fuck about CDs still.
Yeah.
You said this before, it's still fucking true, kind of.
Yeah.
And I don't get it.
But you know what has me worried is, like, I didn't buy their last EP on CD, and I'm worried about buying this one because you know how I have my CD collection set up. It's not gonna fit because they make
they make it
like
all big,
a big thing.
They did my new jeans one doesn't fit.
So where do you put it?
Like, it's like I have 2 shelves. I put it like under
Got it.
separate shelves.
It's not like that's like my biggest problem in the world, but when you're like an organized person,
what
like
you can do, just take the CD, bring the box, bring it right there.
Oh,
you can do that.
How cute would that be?
Look at my shit, Chromacopia, Brockhampton.
Oh, you're so fucking smart. Yeah. Okay, I will so do that then.
You should do that.
I'm so excited, but that's not till June. But I am thrilled as a what's something that's thrilled?
Thriller.
Thrilled as a thriller. I'm so hyped. My other hyperfixation right now is the Thunderbolts, which you also missed from.
You mean the new Avengers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is it good? I heard it's good.
It's so good. I loved it so much. And then I started reading Marvel fan fiction again. Like, that's how you know, like, it really got me. Like, that was a beautiful movie with a beautiful score. And I'm really excited for the next. I feel like the next era might be better than this whole.
All I'm saying is, I feel like they got to be careful with, because I honest to God do think this, that Shang-Chi could kill anyone. So I feel like he's a little too powerful. I honestly feel like he could lay out anyone. I really do mean that. Maybe. Watch the fucking movie again, because he's actually fucking strong. If they had him during Thanos, there would not be an endgame. There would not be an endgame. It would be called Thanos Endgame. It would be called Thanos Endgame Shang-Chi. Let me just say that. So they got to be careful with how they use him, because I feel like if they introduce him in like the next Avengers film, the villain's going to be just like whatever. Well, that was a concern I had in this movie, is you really should watch it, but there was like one person who got like so OP. I was like, how are we even going to continue? But then they like addressed fine-tuned it. Yeah. I'll watch it for David Harbour. I love me some David Harbour. I love David Harbour. I love Sebastian Stan. Okay. In like what way? In a lot of ways. What are we talking about? In a lot of ways. That was a beautiful movie. Is Florence Pugh... She's not British. What is her... Who is she? She's in British. The movie? Oh, in the movie she's not British. Yeah. Yelena, she's Russian. She's Black Widow's sister. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing her, but like I don't remember why I saw her. Yeah. But there was a Black Widow movie, right? Yeah. That took place in our world after she died in the movie, but like it took place in the Marvel universe precisely, like, before she died. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Marvel guy. Fuck yeah. I'm a big Marvel guy, you know me. One thing have I told this story here? I don't think I have. I've mentioned my obsession with Endgame. When Endgame came out, that was probably the most I've been obsessed with Marvel, which just goes to show like low-key how bad it's been for a while. Because that was like our like sophomore year of high school or something. And then like everything just kept going down and I like fell out of it. And now I'm back into it, but whatever.
have a very good, when I make someone laugh, I really remember it for the rest of my life. And I don't mean like a little laugh, but like if someone laughs really hard at something I say, like I do not forget that ever. Yeah. And I remember the summer that the Endgame DVD was about to come out. It was also like right before school was gonna start, like the school year. And I was in summer school at the time. And I was like in class and I was like, oh, like the Avengers Endgame DVD is going to come out like right before school starts. And that's the only thing keeping me from killing myself. And I didn't think it was that funny, but like one of our friends started laughing so hard and I was like, oh my God, like, so I think about that a lot.
But you got to play it in those moments. Do you play it off? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't start like jumping up and down.
Yeah.
I'm like, look,
I made you laugh. I'm like, no, when I drop a bomb like that, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm funny.
Just a regular day in my life.
What, did I say something funny? Oh.
Didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice. That's crazy. I thought you were going to mention the story.
Not that one. I've said that one and I'm embarrassed about that one. We don't need to talk about that again.
I just think it's really funny. So I would have like made fun of you so hard back then. Guys, I'm telling you, if me and Tori knew each other in middle school, holy shit, it would be raps, honestly.
No, I know that. And that was why I was, because I don't think I got cool. I don't think I got like out of my like strange phase until like maybe like midway through senior year. And that was partially because I got really close to a super popular girl who I think kind of like made me realize like what was wrong with me. But like I was so scared when Josh transferred to our high school because I knew he was like incredibly cool. And I've said this a bunch of times, but
I think
like
everyone was saying that.
Okay, chill out. But like if Josh knew me like any bit prior, we would not have been where we are today, I don't think.
Probably not. I'm nice, but not that nice. Yeah. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, everyone was saying when I was transferring, like, oh, he has aura, shout out black people. Honestly.
Yeah. Everyone was saying that.
Everyone was saying that.
Yeah.
No, it was more like he's mean.
Right.
And rude.
I didn't think that about you.
I don't think most people did, but some people did, and really fucked with my self-image because I was like, am I really like that? In middle school, no, not even middle school. There's no way of telling the story.
I'm so sorry. I just noticed that the timer did indeed break. So
we're just gonna keep.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, keep talking.
We have a timer back here that tells us when to stop, and it's not working.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get cut off, and it's gonna be fine. Whatever. There's no way of telling the story without sounding like a complete like asshole.
Okay, just go for it.
But when I was in, I want to say elementary school, a couple girls liked me. A couple girls liked me at the same time.
Okay.
At the same time, mind you, a couple girls liked me, and this was, guys, I wasn't even that like you see me now, you're like, wow. But you see me back then, it's like I had some work to do. Mm-hmm. I definitely had some work to do, but you know, the assets were there, the hair was there, the height was there, aura was there, shout out black people. But you know, I still managed, right? I still managed. So 3 girls liked me. One of them, no, 2 of them, you know.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say their fucking names.
You can just bleep it,
okay.
Or I can bleep it.
Liked me.
Got it.
Liked me.
Okay.
And then the third one, you don't know. Mm-hmm. This doesn't fucking matter.
It's interesting to me.
Sorry to you, but so it was a small school, small little Catholic school, and I gave one of the girls. That's new.
Sorry, guys. We just spent like God knows how long fixing the camera because it died. And I don't even know the last time we were talking about TB Perfectly H with you. Do you remember what we were talking about?
So 3 girls like me.
That was it.
At the same time.
Yeah. And you gave one of them.
I gave one of them.
And that's when it cut off.
A pencil. because
like to borrow.
They asked for a pencil.
Got it.
So I just gave them to him. I didn't think much of it.
Right.
Now, fast forward a little bit. My mom is like volunteering or something. I don't fucking know. And then some other girl's mom is also volunteering. That's the mom of one of the girls that I liked. And she told you. Yeah. What did I say? That I liked.
You liked.
My bad. That she liked me. And that mom told my mom, hey, Josh is causing too many problems in the classroom, I think. What can we do about it? I mean, you want to talk about aura. What's the guy like me supposed to do in that situation?
I don't even know.
What am I supposed to do, you know? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what you do in that
My mom
situation.
told her, hey, I'm sorry, but my son's going to do what he's going to do. He's simply too committed to the game.
Right.
I don't think... She told me that like years after, I think.
That's so funny.
Just because she thought it was really fucking stupid and like I didn't need to know. Yeah, I got tons of middle school stories, man.
I bet you do.
Tons of stupid shit happened in that stupid fucking school. Stupid.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't mean that. I mean it really.
Okay.
What else do you have to talk about? Sorry. Because you have a lot to talk about.
Oh. I think I got... I had an Uber story.
Oh, here we go.
had an Uber story.
Those are the best.
Was it yesterday? 2 days ago, I went to go do a review of Annie, the musical at the Dolby Theater.
By Dijon?
No, the musical.
Okay.
I low-key might have fucked up, or I don't really know. But like, I got the invite to Annie first, and then a little bit later, we found out we could have put in a press request for Gigi Perez's concert. Coverage-wise, I think I made the right choice. Like, Annie is like bigger. Gigi had like one show and like she has some big songs, but she's a generally smaller artist. But that kind of hurt because I've like really been into her music lately. But anyway, I'm giving you context you don't need. And people have said that like every time I tell a story, I need to start it like 2 months before like the story starts because I just have so much to say. But I went to go do a review of Annie and I went with another one of my DB friends, and it's not near UCLA and neither of us had a car. So we took an Uber. There's all the context for this story. Uber pulls up. We get in the Uber and I'm like, hi, for Victoria. And just immediately, like the first words out of his mouth, I already tell it's going to be weird. He goes, victory, V for victory. V for victory, Victoria, victory. Like he repeats it like 3 times. And I go, yeah.
What if he said varsity? From varsity.
But like 3 times he says that and I go, yeah. And then he goes, but not like V for victory, not USC. Cause like they do this, like USC does like
that cult ass fucking, yeah.
Yeah, like this can also be like a Trojan thing. And he's like, not USC, UCLA is better. UCLA is better than USC. I don't think he was a UCLA student. He was around our age, I could tell. Like he was definitely like in his like 20s-ish. But like the way he was talking, it did not sound like he went here. Like it just sounded like he was trying to like appeal to us because obviously he picked me up from outside of my UCLA
and
dorm.
wants a tip.
And wants a tip. But he's like, oh yeah, boo USC. And then like goes on for like a few minutes like, that's why you guys are the Bruins. Brew wins. And so much stuff like, yeah, USC is just a bunch of rich kids. Like just like it keeps like really shitting on USC, hyping up UCLA. And my friend and I are like, yeah, like
on God.
Yeah, no, for real. Like mind you, like no, literally like it just like keeps going. And then like even as he's like keeps driving, he's like, yeah, such a beautiful campus. And like I don't know why people compare UCLA to USC. Like if anything, they should compare us to Berkeley, and then or not us, like UCLA, like to Berkeley. And then he goes like, but like who cares, like Berkeley was first, but like sometimes first is the worst. And like he just like keeps going, and my friend and I are just like, yeah, and it's like minutes of this and like I don't really know what else to say. And then like it kind of stops because like me and her start talking like to ourselves about like the musical and stuff. And then then my friend, we were talking about like what we did that day, and she was like, oh yeah, like I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. He comes back in the conversation. He's like, Chick-fil-A, I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is so good. Like I get this. And we're like, cool. And then he's like, sometimes I can't decide if I like Chick-fil-A or Cane's better. And I was like, I like Cane's better because like obviously I do. And he goes, yeah, me too. Right after saying he can't decide, he's like, yeah, no, Cane's is better.
On God, you're right. You changed my mind. You just changed my mind.
Then he goes like, what do you get at Cane's? The Caniac combo. And I go, oh, I get like the 3-finger combo. And then he like said something about the sauce, and I was like, yeah, I love the sauce. And he goes, yeah, that's why we get along. And I was like, I don't know if we get along. I think you are talking at me and saying a lot of things that you think I like, because you know 2 traits about me, which are that you picked me up from UCLA and I just said I like Cane's. But he's like, yeah, we get along.
Those are your 2 biggest traits. UCLA and Cane's.
But he's like, yeah, that's why we get along. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
And then like that was about the weirdest stuff, but he was just like talking a lot. Oh, and then the other thing he said, he was like, oh, are you guys first years? And I was like, no, like I'm a 3rd year. She was a 4th year. And he was like, oh yeah, like you guys look young, like take that as a compliment. I was like, thank you. And he was like, but I can tell you guys are real mature, like you guys are mature, like that's why you can tell we're mature. You've been talking at us the whole ride.
Shit.
I don't know if you know shit about us, but it was just so fucking funny. And then I feel like that was kind of the bulk of it, but he was just like really funny. And then he like kind of finally stopped talking because it was like maybe like a 30-40 minute drive from UCLA. Damn. Because it's not that far, but just like traffic, and it's like Hollywood. Yeah. But like then he kind of like started for like a while because like Natalie and I were talking for a bit, but then at one point he like drove by like some like restaurant and he went, this is a really nice restaurant, and then we went, yeah. And then that was it. But just really interesting, like probably not like interesting enough for me to like sit here and tell you the story, but I was just, you just like
did, man.
I don't think I've ever been in an Uber that weird.
Bro, I thought I was gonna say like, oh, it could have been worse. It could have been like trying to like hit on you guys, and they had to say the mature thing. I was like, oh
yeah. But that's the thing, like I couldn't really tell how much of it was like flirty, but it definitely like, it's
not flirty. I think it's just like a thing that men do.
Right.
Also, like when men say that, like, does that ever like, oh, like you're so mature? Is a girl ever like, oh, thank you? You know what I mean?
Maybe
like,
if he like knew me, like if a guy like knew me.
I can't imagine ever telling a girl, oh, you're very mature for your age. Unless they have like a business. Sorry.
Point of maturity is a business.
Unless you're like incorporated. I'm never telling a girl she's mature for her age. Damn, girl, you're so mature for your age. Shit. Wait, you said you get how many sales a month? Shit.
I'm gonna try something new where if you say a joke, I'm not gonna laugh. I just want to see what happens.
I know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
It's cool. I'll wait though. I'll wait till it happens. I've told this story before, but this was back when we had like fans. I was in a terrible Uber, like worst ever Uber I've ever been in. I was driving from, I want to say LAX. Yeah, it was LAX. From LAX to home, or like not really my home, but like someone else's home. I was with my parents. We were driving up to see like family or whatever. Or not driving, we were flying. Anyway, guy picks us up, seems chill, whatever. We're in a Tesla, strike one. And
I am remembering this.
Yeah. He was chill until, I mean, he was like chill enough until we got to like where we needed to go. But the thing is, with the address of the place, it doesn't like show up properly on maps. So I'm like, it was like me and my parents trying to talk to the guy, like, oh, like it says this, but you need to go here. And then he was already there, and he's like, I just wish you guys fucking told me this already. Like, I just took another driver. I mean, I took another ride. And we're like, he says that exactly. He says like fucking too. And we're like, okay. Yeah. We're like, hey, sorry, but like, you know, this just, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, fucking I really wish you guys fucking told me that, bro. Like, he's like, he did like that half laugh thing when like you're mad, but like, you know, you're just like,
yeah.
And then we're just like, this guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And then like, it's like a neighborhood. It's like, you know, kids live here. So kids start riding on their bikes like in the middle of the street, and the guy driving is like behind them, and rather than like slowing down, like, and it's a Tesla, you can't really hear it, maybe give them a little honk, let them know you're there, and they're like, oh shit, my bad. This guy keeps going. He keeps going, and we're like, yo, and he keeps going, and then the kids are like, oh shit, and they move. And then this guy's like, fucking kids in this fucking neighborhood, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then the kid, and then we hit a stoplight, and the kid, I fucking love these kids. They roll up again, and they start like laughing at him and like flipping him off and shit. And I'm like, this is the fucking best. And this guy's like losing his shit. And my mom's like, we can get out. Right now. My mom's like, we can get out. And the guy's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then eventually, like, we're like close enough. I'm laughing now, but I was like really mad at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I was just tired, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, just drop us off here. Like, I say that. I'm like, just drop us off. Stop the car. And then he does. And then he's like, I can't remember if he apologized or not. I don't think he did. But I was like, I wanted to say like, man, fuck you. But I was like, nah, this guy's life is shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. But that was actually fucking terrible. Like, people who Uber drive, I feel like you need a certain amount of patience for that.
Yeah. No,
you
should have a nice disposition.
Exactly. And if you're taking another rider like that early on, hey man, I'm sorry. There should be an option. I'm sure there is an Uber if you're a driver. Oh, sorry, running late. Like, just a quick button. Quick button you can press to let the other person know, sorry, running late. Yeah. Be there soon. But no, you have to yell at some kids. Fucking white people.
He was white?
Yeah,
I should have known that. Yeah.
Fucking white people, man. I fucking hate y'all. I'm just kidding. I love all white people. I love white people.
I love a lot of white people. Like, I am lucky to know a lot of good.
I love the white fans.
Shout out to the white fans.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the Sable Fable video. Thank you, everyone, for gassing up the... What just came out? The Fixing album covers?
Fixing album covers.
Shout out, y'all.
Shout out the two of y'all.
What are we filming after?
Okay, I was going to ask you because on the calendar you have like little Sims or something.
Nah, that isn't... No, that's just like letting us know that the album comes out.
Oh, okay.
And we could do a reaction to it.
Got it.
I also wrote a Mine too.
Okay.
But we don't have to do
I feel like maybe it's a bit too close to our last album reaction, but also do the hair. Sorry, I'm sorry. So sorry, guys. You might possibly be watching an album reaction.
No, don't even stop. Pause,
or you're gonna watch something even fucking better. Maybe we should, or it won't be my birthday anymore. I was gonna say my dream is to play Roblox.
Your dream is to play Roblox.
I like when you play games.
Your dream.
I
think we should play Sims or something.
That'd be fun.
Or like, isn't there like a new Sim? It's not like exactly Sims, but there's like another game that's like Sims, but it's like 10 times better.
I don't know, but I'm down.
I've been hearing about that. Maybe we'll give that a look.
Okay. That's a possibility, guys.
Well, now, hey, you're looking at a PC owner. So it means I could play funny games and stuff like that.
That?
No, it's in my room, but I could, if I really wanted to,
can you play Marvel?
I can play Marvel, yeah.
Are you going
want to play Marvel now?
I don't necessarily want to, but I remembered you were saying that like everyone was asking you to play it.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I got it.
They don't
where are the friends at? No, like they're not hitting me up.
No one's trying to like.
Actually, I'm lying. They do.
No one's trying to spend time with Josh like in their free time. To be honest.
No, everyone does. I'm booked.
I'm just playing around.
I'm really booked.
I'm low key booked as fuck.
I'm booked as fuck.
Like,
I'm so mad.
Respectfully, like not respectfully or like respect, but like I'm very lucky to like I do have a lot of friends, and I'm happy about that. And I really like the same thing I was telling you when my friend like was talking about the Americana. Like I just wanted to cry. I was like, there's so many good, beautiful people in my life. This week I got tacos and gelato with my friend Mahika. I thought that's beautiful. Like
Mahika.
Mahika.
How do you spell that?
Mahika.
Okay.
queen. Like, I have so many wonderful friends, but I am like, the more I think about my birthday, the more I get stressed because I'm like, I might lose 30 friends instantly if they all hate my birthday. I really shouldn't have done anything at all.
Wish me luck, guys. I'm going to meet Tori's friends for the first time.
Yes.
Which is terrible because they know me.
They know Josh.
I don't know them
they
at all.
love Josh. Like, low-key annoying, like, that all my friends, like you so much. But their hope is to convince Josh to let them be on this show.
Right. So
wish them luck as well.
If you want to be on the show, it's criteria to it.
Tell me.
So you got to know how to turn the camera on and turn the lights on.
I'm confused.
You gotta act.
We're not inviting them to be crew members. They're coming to talk on the show.
Exactly. No. That doesn't exist. If you want to talk on the show, you got to be able to.
You
need to know how to edit.
Put your work in.
Because Seb at least fucking doesn't. I don't let Seb speak until he turns on the camera. Like, messes with the audio. I really don't. Why the fuck would I let someone on here that doesn't do anything?
No, good point. Well, okay, we can let them know that for sure.
They gotta like. Can they like stand right there with like cue card?
Feeding us jokes.
Say aura.
I'm
aura.
naturally funny. I don't need a cue card.
Naturally funny. Yeah, naturally funny looking.
Okay. Well, to counteract that, since it's my birthday, say your top 5 favorite things about me.
You're naturally funny. You're naturally funny.
Thanks.
You're driven.
Thank you.
Hard worker. That also goes in driven.
Same thing, yeah.
Also, yeah, same thing. The way you dress is cool. You got good fashion.
Thank you.
You got good fashion for sure. The hat. Now, the hat.
I fucking love this hat
+1
so
for the
much.
hat. +1 for the hat. You're nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very caring. I think even before I knew Tori, I knew she was nice.
Oh,
So I think that's what people like just say about you. Like she's incredibly nice.
that's so nice.
Yeah. And I'm at 4.
You're at 4.
Oh shit.
It's getting harder.
It's getting harder. Fuck. You're very talented. I've always said this about you.
Thank you.
You're very talented, but I wanna see you do more.
You want to see me do more? You mean like
You
when I did theater?
Whatever. Anything. Because you can do multiple things, but I want to see you do more.
Oh, thank you very much. I dropped some, I can say this because you guys won't see this. On my spam account, I like hid some song lyrics in there on my last photo dump because it was kind of a dig at my ex and I was hoping he would see it.
Ooh.
But I don't know if he's paying attention, but he still follows me.
Which is crazy.
That he still follows me?
That's absolutely insane to me. I don't, maybe.
On the spam.
On the spam, nonetheless, too. On the spam, guys. On the spam. Every time a girl and me break up, she unfollows me on everything. And I stay following.
The reason I know, but he's like not paying attention though, is I think if he saw last podcast episode, he would have unfollowed me on everything.
No, I mean, this guy's weird.
Yeah.
Also, okay, I need to call you out. I was like watching
For
like the
cutting
last.
what I cut?
No, that's fine. But the last two, our last session, so our last 2 videos, you were like just saying stuff about him and talking about him, and like, oh, it was so funny when he did this. Who gives a fuck? Not even not even like, oh, I want to be positive and like, let me try and like look at this in a better way. No, like, don't even talk about him.
I'm better about that now. Like now I really am like done because at this point it's been like what, like 3 weeks? I don't know. Like it's been a while. Like I'm like done. But at the time I was like, oh, I feel like I'm being kind of mean. Like let me like acknowledge what was good about him.
Also, you guys are so sweet. They were commenting.
You guys are so, oh my, I totally forgot to say that. You guys are so nice. Like that was so incredibly nice. One, because I didn't know who was paying attention. Yeah, like I didn't know who was watching, but I also like didn't know who would care, because you also said like as you were talking, we were like, oh, like we'll see if you guys like the personal stuff or not. Like I didn't know. You guys were so nice, and like all of you guys are like, oh, like congrats on 450. Also, sorry, Tori, you'll find better, and like that's like so
y'all are sweet.
That like genuinely means a lot, because like I like forget that you guys like watch and like, you know, like know us, like you know us as like from like, you know, like you know us kind of. So like that was like very nice, and it felt like a like nice like friendly thing to say. Okay. So I really appreciated that.
You guys are so nice, really.
Yeah.
Now say something that's about me.
It's not your birthday.
It can be though.
No.
Every day is Josh's birthday. That can be a new thing. That can be a wave.
It's my birthday.
Also, like, sometimes I'm like, who watches this thing all the way? And then we had one of our loyal commenters comment something at like 1 hour and like 10 minutes
19 minutes in. Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
No,
So you watch it?
I appreciate that.
You guys are so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God. We really are harboring such a cool community.
Yeah.
Also, I will say though, I don't know if you got this. Insanely grateful for that shout out. Insanely grateful.
So much.
But what they said made me laugh a little bit because they were like, oh, like honest reviews and great dynamic. And I was like, but are we funny though?
I think the dynamic implies funny. Like, I don't think we could have like a great dynamic and not be funny.
You can have a great dynamic and not be funny.
Maybe.
Are we funny? But are we funny? Because
he's like, why don't you say more?
Usually on the album reactions, we get like, oh my God, like this is so funny. You guys are funny. I don't think we got that with Sable Fable.
We didn't.
Because that attracts a different type of viewer.
I was going to say the people who were watching the people who were not like general viewers who came seem to be like solely there because they're like into Bon Iver.
Into Bon Iver. And I think more like millennial, which I don't mean in derogatory.
Yes. No, but like probably
more, like,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they liked our vibe because some people said like, oh, like I'm going to watch more. Yeah. But like they probably weren't like cracking up at us. But only because it seemed like they were like we got a lot of comments very passionate about Bon Iver. And I will say on the record, even though like I don't think anyone watching that was watching this,
you never know.
I fully see what you guys mean about like you need the sable to have the fable. And like I still like I would have loved an album of just the fable part, and like there, you know, like there are songs on Sable I'll listen to, like whatever. But like you guys are right in the sense, I like the idea of like going from sad to like happy. So like storyline wise, I agree with you. You know, I can admit when I'm wrong.
This is why we're the best. Like we actually read your comments and like take into consideration.
Well, you would think so. We get like 5.
I don't know videos. You never know.
No, true.
Like I'm saying, like we actually like there's discussion past the video.
Oh, for sure. You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we like just got a comment that was like, you didn't even mention McGee. I didn't know McGee was on the record. I kind of knew, but then I was like looking at the credits. I'm like, maybe he's not here. I don't know. But now I'm thinking. I think I said it in the video too that like the credits didn't update because it
was early.
We viewed it the day it came out, so I don't know. And then another comment that was saying like, I think you replied to it for me, but it was like also having like meaningful lyrics is like an old head take now. I was like, did I even say that? I don't even remember.
That's not exactly what you said.
That's why I'm like terrified of like uploading. Like I don't even know what I'm saying.
No, I only replied because I think it had been like a couple days and I didn't know if you'd seen it. But you were talking about how like you appreciated that like one of the like Sable songs was like a little confusing, and you were like, oh, a lot of people say that like songs these days are like too literal, but like I really appreciate metaphor. And you were like, I know that's kind of an old head take, but I don't know if you were necessarily saying like, oh, like metaphors are for old people.
Not what I was saying, but I get why you mean that. I mean, get why you got that. So,
yeah.
Not bad. Maybe I won't say old head anymore because I'm not an old head. One day you'll be old. My back is already kind of like old head. I got sick
in a lot of ways.
I got sick again, by the way.
Yeah.
So I was feeling a little something at the party. You
did mention that, I think.
Did I? Yeah, but I was like, hey man, it's only Bernie's birthday once. Next year. Who knows what's gonna happen? But I was like, nah, I need to celebrate and have a great time with the homies. So I did, and the next day I'm like, I'm dying. But it was weird. My only symptom was my throat.
Interesting.
I wasn't feverish. I wasn't cold. I wasn't like coughing. Just my throat. So I went to urgent care, knowing it was like they were gonna tell me I had like strep throat or something.
Yeah.
They give me like a swab.
Like they put it down your throat?
They put it down my throat. Pause. Shout out black people. And I'm just like, oh my God. This is terrible. I hate that. And I'm not the type of person who's good at that.
Can't relate.
Well, okay. All right.
Continue.
Okay. Because they tell me like, we're gonna swab you. I'm like, say ah, and I do it, and they're like, put your tongue down. I'm like, damn, like we don't even know each other. Like I just met you. Just put your fucking tongue down. Take it. I was like,
I don't think they were cursing at you.
They said, put your tongue down, take it. And I was like, shit. I was like, okay. And they're like, you're not putting your tongue down far enough. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like gagging and shit. You could like take only this part of the conversation and upload it.
Clip farming.
Clip farming. And then they did it, and they're like, we're gonna test you for, I forgot, like the regular strep. And then they came back.
There were differences.
I didn't know either. And they came back like, this is urgent care, mind you. So it's like I was like reading a fucking book while waiting. Yeah. 20 minutes later, they come back in like, you don't have strep throat. And I'm like, so I'm dead.
Yeah.
Just tell me I have like some rare throat disease that's gonna kill me in 2 days. And then they're like, we're gonna swab you. It's like called like a throat culture. And I'm like, trust me, I know about throat culture. They're like, not that type of throat culture. And then they swab me again, same deal. Mm-hmm. Take it. So they did it, and they're like, we're gonna call you tomorrow. If we don't call you tomorrow, then you're negative or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Go about my day, no call.
Hey.
Because I'm like, what is this? But I mean, I was like, I couldn't be optimistic about it because I'm like, what's wrong with me then?
Right.
Because if it's not a strep throat, then what is wrong with me? And then I'm like freaking out. But then the next day they call and they say, you have group A strep something, something, something. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, we signed you up for penicillin or some shit. And I'm like, okay. Uh-huh. So I've been taking that. And the side effects of penicillin are like stomach pain. I'm like, whatever. Holy fuck.
Really?
I had to get my sister's heating pad.
Damn.
I was like dying.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And I've
Is
just
it still like that now?
No, my main I don't know if it's just like me or the sickness, but my main symptom is like fatigue.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like I feel so out of it, like physically. I'm just so tired. Mm-hmm. I had to miss something for like my job yesterday. Mm-hmm. I had to miss, I think today there's like some cool stuff happening at my school, but I also kind of didn't know until, that's kind of my fault, but I didn't know until like a couple days ago. So I'm like, fuck. Anyway.
Well, can I say you seem like normal and good right now?
I hope, yeah.
Like you're very on top of it.
I had to tell myself, like, I'm filming today. I got to be there for the fans, for the team.
No, genuinely, this is really impressive because I think if I had like been dying recently, I wouldn't have the same energy.
The flu game.
The strep game.
The strep game. The strep game. And then our next video, I'm going to have Tori take this mic so she can get it.
Oh. I think I would have it, but like you're probably giving it to me as we speak.
I told Tori I'm like, watch out. Like, you're probably going to get it. So like, just don't be shocked.
I'm in the process of finding out if I have some sort of... Well, when I say I'm in the process of finding out, I mean, I'm Googling. Don't think I'm going to go to the doctor because honestly, the second, if something is actually wrong with me and they tell me, that will ruin my life.
Yeah.
Like I'm just the type of person that like, I'd rather just like not know and carry on. Kind of like, you know how like if you feel like I've never done this, but like, say you're like feeling sick and you're like, well, if you confirm you have COVID, then you can't go. But if you just think like I'm a little sick, like just like go. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to find out I have like cancer or something.
If there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm just gonna shoot you.
All of this is to say, I've noticed this for a couple years now, but I feel like it's getting worse. Where if I am like, I feel like I overheat very easily, and sometimes I get to a point where like if it's hot, like I like might collapse or I'm worried about that. Same, yeah. And I think like, you know, as it's getting hotter now and the summer is approaching, like I'm really gonna have to start confronting this if it gets to a point that it's like really interfering with my life. I only have a few more weeks of school left, so I feel like walking to class, like I'll survive, you know. But like this summer, as it gets really hot and I am like living my life, I might need to like find out what's wrong with me, because I was I was on number one medical advice platform, TikTok, and I just googled like overheating easily, and one girl made this video and she was like, oh, when you think you're just overheating and it's cancer, Then I find another video and she's like, you might have POTS. POTS is some sort of like temperature dysregulation thing. Like I might actually have something, or what I also think is possible and I can live with, I might not hydrate enough. I've been told that someone told me once that they had never seen me drink water, which is simply not true. That's not true. But like, it's possible I don't drink enough.
Yeah, that could be true. I don't think that's my problem. I don't
you
drink
have
enough
that
water.
too? Oh.
I've fainted before.
Right.
I fainted, I think, twice now. I think. I don't
Okay.
remember. But yeah, I don't hydrate enough. I just bought myself a gallon of water to,
Right.
to chew on while I work and stuff.
I'm
But it's definitely
good
my problem.
about it when I'm at school because, first of all, we have stellar water fountains. Like,
I don't think I've seen a water fountain at my school. Go on.
that can't be. No, I know that because I've worked there and I've gotten water there. But like, when I have like these accessible like water dispensers and shit. Plus, I love my Awala. I love carrying it around. I bring it to class. I bring it to the office. Like, I'm good about it. But when I'm home, I don't know if I want tap water, but I don't want to waste the water we
Get a
have.
Brita filter, bro. Go on.
Could get
Sorry.
a Brita filter. No, you're right. I was just gonna say that like part of the problem is probably because like summer when it's hotter is when I'm home and not like just hanging out with my water bottle all the time. But I know a lot of people, and it tends to be men, they just like bring their water bottle around everywhere they go. And so I should probably start doing that.
Yeah, for real. You should. Dude, I've only had a full-on panic attack once in my life.
Yeah.
And it was when I was like researching stuff about myself because I thought something was wrong with me. And I was like reading all this shit about how, it might be cancer. Oh, I had a buddy that had this and then like his spleen just exploded, blah, blah, blah. And he died on the spot. That is the only time I've ever gotten a full-on, straight up like 2 minutes long panic attack.
That's terrifying.
So the internet does that to you though.
Yeah. I had
Like,
something
every time,
really
yeah.
similar when my anxiety like first started, maybe like 7th grade. I think I caused half of it myself because I was starting to have like mild, like, I don't think it was like full on attacks, but I would like have difficulty breathing if I like got stressed or something. So then I would start Googling like, like this like breathing related thing. And then it'd be like a whole bunch more stuff, and then I'd get more scared, and then it got like really severe. So probably if I just never looked into it, I could have just dealt with like a little bit of breathing trouble, but then it turned into like,
every time you
like,
Google
let's go to the
symptoms,
hospital.
Like, yeah, you got cancer.
Yeah.
It's over.
No, literally.
Oh, my arm's sore. It's over.
Yeah.
You're gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I try, and I'm the same way. Like, I'd rather just not know.
Yeah.
Line to it.
Yeah.
Like during like that very specific time during the pandemic where I'm like, I don't need to take the test. Like, I don't need to take. I can like just go to school,
Yeah.
right?
No, exactly.
But yeah, are we? Where are we at? Sorry.
We are at
What did we say?
33 minutes. I
Isn't
said
that
we
like-
could do between 30 and 40,
Oh, okay. That's chill.
and we're already between 30 and 40 technically.
we
so
can
if
just-
you don't have more to say,
No, we can keep
stop.
going for a little bit. I do want to talk about the new segment on our show that's happening.
Yes.
Starting next episode, not this episode.
Yeah.
I don't have a name for it, just like JV Hotline, I think is what I was
I
calling
think
it.
that's cute.
JV Hotline. So we love when you guys participate in the videos, but it's usually just us saying like, hey, what's your favorite album cover?
Yeah.
We're kind of gonna do a thing where we incorporate that into the podcast. We don't have a set thing yet, but it'll be like half Q&A, half like if you guys want advice, we can give it to you.
Yeah.
And also like we're gonna have like themes, I think, every
Yes.
episode, like a topic,
Yeah.
and then
I
We'll
think
ask you
that'll
guys
be
about
cute.
it'll be cute. We love you guys participating.
Yes.
There's another point I wanted to bring up about it. It'll be on our Instagram.
It'll be on our Instagram.
I'm
so give
thinking
it a follow.
I'm thinking of starting us a Twitter, but I'm not too sure.
See,
I'm half like,
I
like why
like
not? But I'm
it,
also,
but it
like,
would be so
boring.
No, I was gonna say so unrelated to anything. Like I would just start tweeting random shit, and I think you would also be tweeting random
Oh, that's
shit.
chill. Okay,
Like,
cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Then we'll do it. I was
Because I
scared.
already kind of tweet random shit.
I was scared it was just gonna be like us posting links to our videos, like, hey, watch. But
Oh,
if we're gonna-
that's also
But if we're
fun.
gonna tweet, then that's
No,
cool too.
we have to. I honestly need another Twitter account because like I don't tweet half of my drafts because I don't want to bother people. But I've got so many funny. Which of these can I say?
Oh, is it Twitter draft time?
I'll just have you look through them and you can pick one. But I feel like honestly, some of these are like really good. But I like.
Why don't you tweet these?
I should, but I'm just like I don't want to be the person that's like always like I don't want to like bother. It's the same reason like I'm scared to post on my own spam account.
Okay, this would be bad.
What would be bad?
This one, I'd be like, she's gonna die. Like, she's actually gonna kill herself. It's good. I mean, you can say any one of these. Honestly, it's not that bad.
Okay, I'll just do the top one. White men be like, OMG, I love Hamilton so much, and also I'm going to love bomb you. That happened to me one time.
I'm glazed.
Oh my god, Josh sent me the funniest video of all time.
I've been quoting it for like months now.
No, I didn't even know. It was Hamilton brain rot, and it was so funny. Josh knows me so
Group
well.
Leader, sir.
Group leader, sir.
I'm being glazed.
I'm being glazed. What are in your Twitter drafts? You just be tweeting. Well, you can tell Josh just tweets whatever the fuck he thinks. One time he tweeted and I had to reply and I was like, is this a question or a statement? Because he just went, game online.
Okay.
And I was like,
I'll read. Okay, website where you had to transfer people by boat across a river, but there was like really specific rules on who was allowed to go with who. And it used to be on this website called Stumble Upon, which is a website where you hit Stumble Upon and then it would take you to a random website.
Right. If I was Josh, I would have said, does anyone know? But he just stated it and I was confused.
Yeah. And Tori's like, is that a question or a statement? And I said, question, but I don't expect anyone to answer for a few years. So, which is true. I don't really expect anyone to answer at all. They are saying I'm bisexual in the junior varsity show.
That's my favorite tweet of yours.
Because they kept saying I'm bisexual.
Yeah. And he is.
Why would you guys even think that? I'm not bisexual. I'm like a combination of different things.
Pushing. I'm giving Josh a sexuality. Like, it's my, oh my God, you know what we should make?
What?
You know that TikTok, it's a sound from Glee and it's like, only one person can tell you who you are. And then the person goes, yeah, me. And then Sue goes, no, me. Like, I am in charge of Josh's sexuality. Right, and cool. I know for a fact he's bi.
How do you know for a fact, though?
You just have that energy about you.
I got told in high school, Josh low-key fruity, but he's straight.
I remember you've said that.
This was after I painted my nails. I think clear. Like not even like
clear is not
crazy.
Fruity.
I used to paint my nails like in a cool way, but then I don't know, the upkeep just got crazy. I don't know how you girls do it.
The upkeep got crazy.
Yeah.
It's so fucking easy.
Nah, dude. To get it all nice and right. Like sometimes I look at my nails, I'm like, this is chopped. Shout out black people. I'm gonna just keep doing that all day. I also wrote, still following the white Catholic school classmates on Instagram. Why are you on a camel?
Yes.
And I just re-downloaded Instagram and I just saw someone.
Another person on a camel?
On a camel. She's not white, but it's Catholic school, so everyone kind of white.
Oh, are you thinking of who I'm thinking of?
You are.
Yes, yeah.
Why are you on a camel?
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening?
What are you doing on a camel?
I'm still doing finals. Why are you on a camel?
No, exactly.
I'm so confused. Like, where are people just getting this, like, camel stuff?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, it's true.
Also, do Toronto kids really talk that way?
Toronto kids?
Have you even seen those?
No.
Like, they talk in... I don't want to make fun of accents here, but they talk in a very interesting way.
I don't know anyone.
It might be like propaganda. Like, let's hate on Toronto. Like, I'm thinking, I don't know. But it's just like, it's like those interview things. They just like go to a mall and they like interview like teenagers and like they're from Toronto and they like talk in like a mad specific, like, I'll show you, or you can like look it up on TikTok.
Got you.
It's strange.
I'm unfamiliar.
It's strange. And I'm sorry for British people. I'm never making fun of y'all's accents again. Why? Because compared to them, it's crazy.
Got you.
It's crazy.
Okay, I'll find out and update you guys next episode.
Honestly, okay, wait. I also have a new system for myself, low key. Because when I was syncing audio, which you guys don't know what the fuck that is unless you're an editor.
Right.
When I was syncing audio for the video that just went up, for some reason, I was like, when I was syncing, I put on a British accent. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Because it's super easy for me to just filter through the video. Oh, I'm talking in a British accent. I'm about to sync. know what I mean? Guys, editors,
Okay.
anyone?
I hear you.
I'm a fucking genius.
No, that's good.
I'm fucking awesome. Fuck, I'm so cool.
Okay. Well, it's my birthday, guys. Remember that.
Happy birthday to Tori.
Happy birthday to Tori.
When the camera died, I did a birthday rendition.
He had me happy birthday on his kalimba, and it was so beautiful.
It took me many tries, but I did it.
And that was all I wanted for my birthday. And now I have everything I could ever ask for.
I'm not going to get you a present
And
anymore.
I have... What'd you say?
I'm not going to get you a present anymore then.
I don't want to. I'm actually really scared people are going to try to bring presents on Thursday because it's a club. I can't, like, and I'm Ubering there. Like, I have no hands to hold your gifts if you bring me any. Just public service announcement.
They're watching this the day before.
No one's watching. Like, no one, like, none of my, like, no one coming tomorrow is watching this video or even got this far in the video if they did, but that's okay. Guys, we love you so much. We love you so much. Ugh, this bitch. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. No, it was not. We are on Instagram at Junior Varsity Show and TikTok at also Junior Varsity Show, I think. And we're going to make a TikTok right now. And then we're going to have a new video for you next week that might be gaming related. We're not sure. And I just hope you guys have the best week ever. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, follow us on Instagram and get ready to participate in our videos. Next episode is going to be our 50th episode, and we are for sure doing
Yeah.
We are for sure doing a Q&A for the 50th episode.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a fun little spectacular thing. And also, I think we're at 500 right now. Scroll down. Are we at 500?
We'll see.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Thank you guys for 500.
Thank
we're
you.
at 500. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to Tori, everyone. Comment that. Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Junior Varsity Club.